Hi everyone. The first homework set is a tough one, and let me do a quick production of possibilities frontier problem on the board here. Hopefully it'll help you out. So let's say that I give you some questions to do, math questions and English questions. And I want to put up here, I want to graph out your production possibilities. So let's put math on this axis and English on this axis. And let's say that given your knowledge and the time, if you only did math problems, you could do 10 math problems. So that's one production possibility. If you only did English problems, you could do 10 English problems. That's another one. You can't do both those, right? You can choose one of these. Or let's say if you split your time equally, you could do 5 math problems and 5 English problems. It's going to be right about there. Or we could keep on going. There's a whole lot of production possibilities, and that is what the line shows. Anything out here like 10 math and 10 English, that is correct, not attainable. You can't do that. And anything inside, let's say 5 and 2, like that, that's attainable, but it's not efficient. You could have done more with given your time and your resources. So the line itself is the production possibilities frontier. It tells us what you could have achieved if you fully and efficiently use your resources. Where do you want to be on that line? I don't know, right? That depends on your preferences. This just simply shows the possibilities. Okay, what is the opportunity cost of doing an English problem? Well, to find that, you're going to find the slope. So if you find the slope, this is a pretty simple one. The change in y over the change in x. In this case, if you go from this point to this point, y is going to fall by 10, and x is going to increase by 10, so it equals -1. So that's telling us that the opportunity cost of doing one English problem is going to be one math problem. That's what you sacrifice to do an English problem. With this particular one, the opportunity cost of a math problem will also be one English problem. Okay, so the slope itself gives the opportunity cost of the x good in terms of the y good. All right, now let me change things quickly. What if I now give you a calculator? The calculator is of no use to help you do English problems, but it is very helpful to do math problems. So, given the calculator, the production possibilities frontiers are going to look different. You should be able to figure out what's going to happen here. Ready? Well, clearly with the calculator now you can do math problems faster. Okay, so let's just make it simple. Let's say now if you only did math problems you could do 20. All right, now it doesn't help English problems at all. So it's still true if you only did English problems you can get 10 done. So the whole PPF is going to rotate out like that, right? And you have a whole new production possibilities frontier. Okay. Now what is the opportunity cost of an English problem? Well, the slope of this line, you can figure it out, is going to be -2. That's telling us to do one English problem, you've got to now sacrifice 2 math problems. English problems have become more expensive to you. Even though it takes the same amount of time to do an English problem, the opportunity cost of an English problem has now increased because now that you're better at math, you've got to sacrifice more math problems to get that English problem done. And what is the opportunity cost of a math problem now? Well, it's not going to be 2 English problems. It's going to be 1/2 of an English problem. So to find out the opportunity cost of the y good, you could either graph it again and find the slope, and it's going to be -1/2, or you will eventually realize that to find the opportunity cost of this good in terms of this good, it's always 1 over the slope. So the slope itself tells you the opportunity cost of x in terms of y. 1 over the slope tells you the opportunity cost of y in terms of x. I hope that helps a little. See ya.